So looking for a lot of fun this evening, but we will send it courtside now to Ken Fugit, our PA announcer, for the introduction of starting lineups.
Patriots of Knott County Central. Our starting lineups. First for the Hawks of Pike County Central, starting at one guard, number 14, Seth Kahn. At forward, number 1, L.J. Missick. At forward, number 11, Christian Mounts. At guard, number 4, Brady Atkins. And at center, number 21, Deshaun Penn. Pike County is coached by Coach Ryan Whitaker. For the Patriots of Knott County Central, starting at center, number 34, Colton Hofsas. At forward, number 25, Gannon Couch. At forward, number 24, Branson Couch. At guard, number 21, Isaac Caudle. And at guard, number 3, Khalil Sloan. The Patriots are coached by Coach B.B. King. The officials for tonight's game, Kyle Maggard, Sean Hall, and Dwayne Brown.
And Mr. Frazier, you and I are ready for the nightcap, game 3 of the evening between the Hawks and the Patriots. And what some great ball games that the Patriots here have had, not only at the complex here, but back over at John C. Combs and
Absolutely.
Hazard. They've had a chance to win a couple of these Mountain Classics.
Oh, Earl, it's just a special atmosphere. I think in this game right here for Pike Central, they're going to have to defend the 3, get off to a good start. And for Knott Central, they've got the depth, they've got the experience that you've talked about, Earl, and they need to use that in this game. Head coach B.B. King, we saw him over here on the sidelines with the battle with cancer last year. It's just great to see B.B. in the action. And, of course, the coach for Pike Central, Ryan Whitaker, he's been involved in this many a time as a player and now gets the opportunity as a coach, Earl.
One of those fathers and son coaching tandems. Ryan, of course, played a lot of ball, Bell County originally.
Oh, yeah, Eddie Whitaker, his dad, just tremendous coach, tremendous educator, Earl.
Absolutely. Long 3 from downtown Hindman will fall short. And here come the Patriots. Couch to Couch. Top of the key to Caudle. Long one is up and good by Isaac Caudle.
Tell you, I really like the way Isaac Caudle plays. We've seen him be a real contributor over the years, and he was the Subway sub of the tournament a few years ago, coming off the bench when Knott Central won the tournament. Hits the big 3 to get us started, Earl. Looks like a little bit of maybe some matchup zone action going on here for Knott.
Mounts cross-court pass to Missick. Back to Mounts, and it's stolen away by the Patriots. Down off the glass, shot falls short for Sloan. And here come the Hawks opposite end, Jim, all the way up and under. And one, give the bucket.
No, Earl, I think they got the charge.
Charge on Kahn.
Tell you what, Seth Kahn, how about the way he elevated there, Earl, take it to the basket. He plays all the sports at Pike Central, Earl. Every time they roll the balls out, he gets the job done. He elevates here, but the nice job by Gannon Couch, the Couch twins, and Kahn gets caught with the charge.
3-0 early on. Central with the lead and the ball. Sloan to Caudle. Long one from the corner falls short. Rebound to Missick. Missick passes inside off the glass. Nice move in there by Christian Mounts.
Beautiful feed. Looks like Pike Central wanted to get that ball and go with it, Earl.
Knott Central opened up that way, Jim, earlier, and it was amazing.
I mean, just kind of thought they might want to play a little bit slower pace against this Knott Central home team, but they want to get it and go. It's like both teams an aggressive man right here, Earl. Maybe some backdoor cuts.
The head fake down the baseline. Jump shot doesn't fall. Rebound picked up by the Patriots. No good. And going to the line is going to be Hofsis for Knott County Central with a 3-2 edge in the early going.
Nice rebound by Colton there. He's able to go up and get the ball and put it up strong. Gets fouled. First foul on Deshaun Penn.
This one's off, no good. First time in the month of December for the old Classic.
Well, Earl, we'll be asking you your opinion as we go throughout the course of the tournament, but at least we're hoping to avoid some of the tough cold weather that we've had in the past.
Absolutely. I love it this early myself, personally.
I think I'm really going to like it. Of course, there was a huge all-A conflict for so many of the schools, and we've hopefully removed that. Good look.
Deep baseline three doesn't fall. Rebound off to the Patriots. Knocked loose, and Central can't hang on to it. They will throw it away.
I think that L.J. Missick kind of thought that was going to be over and back.
Off the glass, up and good by Hofsis.
Both teams playing aggressive defense here early, Earl. I think that's the biggest thing that's maybe changed over the course of the 30 years of the Mountain Classic. Tough defense from everybody.
You're right. Foul is going to be called, and to the free throw line will go Mounts for his Hawks, who trail at 5-2. Very fast moving first quarter of play. Mounts will have a couple of first ones airborne, and it's in there.
Of course, the winner of this game to face KNOX in the first semifinal on Friday. That will come your way at 6:30.
Second one up and good.
Full court pressure, Earl.
Cottle just kind of directs traffic, comes across the timeline. They're going to be met by Atkins. And it's a steal. Turnover by the Patriots. Here come the Hawks. Put back up and good by Pike Central, and that's going to be pinned. Gets it back up in a 30-second timeout. Being called by Knott County Central. Of course, the WYMT Wayne Supply Mountain Basketball Classic presented by Food City and sponsored by your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agencies and agents. Been a long-running tournament here in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, and of course, we had our scholarship awards December 4th, Jim, and
just tremendous, Earl. Just tremendous. And, of course, sponsored by Appalachian Wireless there. All the great sponsors that we've had through the years have just made a tremendous impact. And, of course, you know, and ESPN likes to talk about when they do the Jimmy V Foundation that every dollar goes directly to cancer research. For all our scholarship sponsors, every dollar that they give in that $1,000 scholarship goes directly to tuition and fees to the student. The student really doesn't see it. It goes to the school, directly to the fees, and just a great win-win with our matching aspect that we have here in the Mountain Classic. Mountain Classic Committee, Chairman Archie Everidge and his group just do a terrific job getting things organized.
Yes, they do. Cottle down inside, off the glass, up and good, and Cottle has 5. Missed by Central, and Knott gets the rebound. Couch. Gannon comes over to Cottle, inside. That one's partially blocked in there. A battle for it, saved in bounds, out of bounds, and
tough defense on the inside, Earl.
Interior, no place for the faint at heart, is it?
Absolutely.
3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Inbounding play. Knocked Central 3 is up and good by Sloan. His first bucket of the evening.
Great play off the timeout, Earl. The media timeout there. Coach B.B. King gathers his guys, and they get Khalil Sloan open in the corner for the easy 3.
And now Knott County Central.
Sort of looks like they're playing a little matchup, doesn't it, Earl?
Yes,
I mean,
it does.
they're sort of going back and forth with that.
Inside, the leaner doesn't fall. Rebound to Couch, up to Couch, off the glass. Getting the Couch from Brenson Couch.
That's twin to twin, Earl. And, boy, you're always, as a coach, the folks here in Knott County, pretty happy you got twins like that showing up. Kind of wishing they could have had triplets.
From the upper corner, Mounts with it. A long one. Back of the plate, no good. Rebound to Cottle. Cottle out on the run.
Beautiful.
Cottle to Couch, up to Sloan.
Tell you what, Earl, another thing that I've sort of seen over the course of particularly the last 10 years, this positionless basketball, the AAU game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really love that game, but one thing I will brag on them, everybody can handle the ball now, and everybody can shoot it.
Long three. Branson to Couch. Well, you're right, and I think on all levels and aspects it's changed the game from college to the NBA.
Oh, it certainly has.
I mean, how many guys that you and I have seen back in the 70s and 80s that probably couldn't even play in the NBA today?
You know, it's really switched, Earl. It's really the emphasis has gone to the guards. It's enabled the smaller fellas to make a big impact.
Absolutely. Nice looking shot by Mounts using the glass from the baseline there. He's got 6 for his Hawks. Knott County Central up by 7 and the ball.
Sort of flatten out, do a 1-4, and then great movement away from the basketball, Earl. Setting those picks. Everybody keep moving. A real key to successful offense.
When you stop and think, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's it.
Down inside, shot's no good, but a foul is going to be called, and Hofsis will go to the free throw line for the Patriots.
It's going to be the second foul on Penn. Looks like Coach Ryan Whitaker will get a substitution in.
Shot is up, no good. Freeman is going to come in, and also Charles is going to come in. Looking in at the second shot will be Hofsis. Colby Napier comes in. Second one is up. Opposite end to come Pike County Central. The Hawks with it. Mounts to Missick. To Charles. And deflected ball. Comes back over to Knott County.
Tough pass to catch there, Earl. You're cutting to the basket, and then with the velocity, just couldn't haul it in. Pike Central are going to try this full court pressure, you know. Knott handles the ball so very well. Maybe it's just a little bit of a token pressure, but start trying to play a fast pace with Knott Central. It's kind of like their game.
They lock it when the throttle's accelerated. Long shot up, no good. Rebound by the Patriots. Pulling it out is Napier, and this one's stolen away by Pike County Central. Charles off the glass, shot is up and good.
Go by Austin Charles.
Austin Charles with the put in for his Hawks. Knott County.
For one here, Earl.
Otto with it. Looks inside, knocked loose, picked back up by the Patriots. Cottle for 3, yes.
Just can't leave him, can you, Earl? You saw the pass deflected, the defender left him. When Knott County recovered, he got it.
Mounts a long one, no good. And after one, it's Knott County Central 18 to Pike County Central 10. Play resumes. Second quarter of action. Knott County with the basketball with an 8-point cushion. Cottle with it.
Cottle has 8 points in this first quarter, Earl.
They go inside. Napier off the glass, doesn't fall. Cottle gets the long rebound. Back up and good.
So that'll give him 11 and 3 3-pointers in this first half. And that young man has been, as we mentioned at the top of the telecast, Earl, a terrific performer for Knott Central since his freshman and 8th grade years, really. 5 3-pointers for Knott in the contest, Earl. You just simply have to guard them behind the arc.
Deflected ball will remain with Pike County Central.
Coach B.B. King up there talking with the officials and getting things going. He's old school all the way, Earl. He's going to give you everything he's got.
Long one up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Central's got it. Off the glass, Sloan up and good. 5 all the night for him.
They can get it and go in a hurry, Earl. Kind of the reason I'm sort of surprised that Ryan Whitaker wanted to press the team. But, you know, sometimes the pressing team doesn't like to be pressed, sort of that analogy. Great block out.
Central's got it. Sloan inside. Whoa. Blocked in there. What a block. Out of bounds, and
saw our cameraman there, Freddie Hunt, in the corner of your shot there. I tell you what, he had to get out of the way of this one because the great feed, but wham, L.J. Missick says goodbye. And Freddie dodges him at the last second.
Bounce with a basketball into the upper left corner to Missick. Dribbling to the free throw line. Inside, off the glass, shot is up and good by L.J. Missick.
His first bucket, Earl, and here comes the full court pressure. Watch out.
Central inside, Sloan. Beautiful. From Colby Napier.
Tell you, these kids, unselfish basketball in the Mountain Classic. That's what we've seen from the girls and certainly the guys here too. Beautiful feed.
The leading shot is up, no good, but a foul is going to be called, and Dennis Freeman will go to the free throw line, and they'll get the foul on Josh McGuire of Knott County Central. Second team foul.
Yeah, you see him in the corner of your shot there talking with the officials, hands raised. He's saying, look, we didn't foul him. But great effort here. Knott basically doubling up Pike Central early.
Free throw off, no good.
You know, Pike Central comes into this game undefeated. They've gotten 3 big wins, Earl, by big margins. And it's always tough, though, that first time in the Mountain Classic in a while for Pike Central. Yep. So shaking off a little bit of the rust.
Couch with it to Cottle.
B.B. King signals out number 1. Looks like they'll, instead of flattening out on a 1-4, they'll bring the 1-4 to the high post. And you'll see them set some picks and move off that.
Cottle down the lane. Shot does not fall from the baseline. And Pike Central the rebound. The leaner inside, no good. Cottle the rebound up to Sloan. Sloan off the glass, no good. Put back Cottle, no good. Rebound by the Hawks. Charles, nope. Bounced around Sloan. Cottle, head fake. Up and in.
A little bit of the head fake there as the action got fast and furious. And looks like Pike Central will take a full timeout here, Earl. We'll keep it here, 27-12. So in the first boys game, Earl, KNOX got out to the big lead and just put the game away early, and sort of looking like that may be some of the things that Knott County planning to do.
Right out of the starting gate, Knox County done the same thing. They wanted to press, wanted to get up and down the floor, and as you mentioned, the Patriots here tonight 1-2. The winner of this one will get Knott Central.
Yeah.
And the consolation bracket, game 1 will be filled. Wolf County awaits the loser of the second game here tonight. Of course, a whole lot of ball games still left here in this one.
Absolutely. And, you know, we just are really pleased to come back to Knott Central again for this 31st Mountain Classic. Of course, we did the 30th one back, as you mentioned, in January at Perry Central. It's just been a great marriage between the two schools, and kind of back in the day when the state tournament sort of went from Louisville to Lexington and back and forth. But what we've been able to do is sustain that. The state tournament really couldn't sustain it. The folks in Louisville, frankly, after about 20 years of having it, weren't really that enthused from the top of the business echelon. And Lexington just came and sort of took that away, and I think they're going to take it and run with it forever.
Yeah.
And they might do the same thing with the football championships as well, because now that they have the artificial surface at Kroger Field, it sets up a perfect deal. And I think the fans just love going to Lexington.
Yep. Central Kentucky is
Absolutely.
Central Kentucky. It's almost center point for us all.
Yep.
Nice little move that time. Up and good from the baseline by Mounts.
Christian with 8 points. Nice play off the timeout by Coach Whitaker. He gets his team a bucket. He'll get us a TV timeout inside about 20 seconds here. What a play.
Beautiful, beautiful play by Cottle.
I like number 14 for Pike Central, Earl. Seth Kahn, a real ball player. And I like number 11, too. Christian Mounts takes it up for his 10th point. But Seth Kahn basically burst onto the scene on WYMT as a freshman wide receiver, slot back, I guess you'd say, in the Pike County Bowl. Remember that when he caught all those touchdown passes?
You and I had that game, my friend.
Terrific baseball player as well.
Long three is up and good. Kobe Napier gets the 3 to fall.
It's the 6th three-pointer in this first half by Knott Central.
Long three up this time by Mounts.
Boy can play, can't he, Earl?
Great ball player.
See if Pike Central can come up with a couple of stops here, cut this thing down to about a 7-8 point game as we go to the break, trailing by 13.
A long one up, front end's it no good. Rebound to the hands of Freeman. Freeman up to court, hot hand Mounts opposite side. Heat check on that one. Rebounded by the Patriots. Cottle rolls them. Drives down in the paint. Thrown away, off the glass, shots up and good.
Good play by LJ as he takes it the length of the court, and it looks like he's comfortable using that left hand.
11-point advantage for Knott County.
I think Cottle can take Charles pretty much anywhere he wants to in there.
Foul is going to be called on Freeman.
Foul number 32, Dennis Freeman. His first, team fourth.
Now 2:33 remaining in the second quarter of play. Knott County Central up on Pike County Central 32-21. Knott County will inbound the basketball. Long one from the corner. It's up and good by Colby Napier.
Just a great play out of the timeout. The mark of great coaching, Earl, and B.B. King. See him standing there in your shot, hustling. He's going to stand the whole game. He's just a real tremendous credit here. And of course, Knott Central's won a number of regional crowns, Earl. Not sure of the exact number. Your man Josh McKinney would know it, but he's won a bunch of regional titles here for Knott Central.
End of the quarter. Now they go back up top to Cottle.
Coach BB signals play number 2, so they 1-4 on the high post. It's really been borrowed from a guy by the name of Bobby Keith. I don't know if you've ever heard of that guy, Earl.
Knew him well. Here's Missick with a long one, no good. Rebound to Sloan, taps in bounds to Cottle, and he is going to be fouled by L.J. Missick.
Still, the officials have let them play here, Earl, in a good ball game. We're nowhere near the bonus opportunities. That's only the 5th foul, so they've still got one more to give in the remaining 134, as you see B.B. King and signaling out the play.
Inbounding play comes to Cottle. Cottle will take his time with it into the front court for his Patriots. Sloan, and they tried to give a go, but a good steal, as you mentioned, by the Hawks that time. Con with the basketball.
Good ball movement.
Missick, a nice little spin move. Shot doesn't fall, but a good work underneath that time.
I think he's got to realize nobody's going to block his shot and be just a little bit more patient with that. But I like his skills of being able to use both left hand and right hand in tough predicaments. Good defender as well.
Couch to Sloan. Down they go. Shots up, no good. Rebound. Pulled off by Freeman. Shot taken by Hofsas. Con's got it back up top of the key.
Need to pick up a bucket here, Earl. Maybe a deny. A couple of buckets down late.
That one rims in and out.
2 on none.
Sloan off the glass, up and good.
When you have the confidence you can get the rebound on the inside, you can leak those guys long and get the easy basket, and that was a critical play there. The shot doesn't drop, so you don't cut it to 11 with the 3. They hit you with a 2 and a 16-point lead. Good look. They're sharing it. That's what you want as a coach.
Missick down in off the glass, puts it in. A long one, no good, and we got a half in the books, Mr. Frazier. 37-23, Patriots on top of the Hawks. (37-23). Earl Owens, Jim Frazier courtside. I'd like to thank our education sponsor, Appalachian Wireless, proud supporter of academics in Eastern Kentucky.
Just a tremendous evening we had. Of course, tremendous afternoon yesterday, Earl. Over $110,000 given to deserving students. And there is, of course, the matching aspect that if they stay in the state of Kentucky and go to one of the state schools and meet some of the requirements, not only is that matched $1,000, but perhaps all the way through their college career can be worth as much as $5,000, $6,000 to them. So terrific evening. We tip our hat to Appalachian Wireless.
Pike County Central with the basketball to begin the third quarter of play. The Hawks trying to get back into it. And a foul going to be called on to Pike Central.
It looked like maybe a tough pick action there, and I think they got Atkins. Oh, actually, that goes against Missick. That's his second. So both Penn and Missick now have 2 fouls for Pike Central. Trailing by 14 here at the break. They trail by 8, 18-10 at the end of 1. Going to have to come up with some defensive stops, Earl.
Patriots with the basketball. Sloan's got it up top to Couch. Underneath the Hofsas, back to Sloan. Nice penetration and a little floater up and good.
Khalil has 11, first bucket of the second half, and young man really gives a extra edge to the Knott Central team.
Inside jumper, no good for the baseline by Mounts. Here come the Patriots, opposite end. Sloan off the glass, no good. About 3 Patriots crashing the board.
They're going to get a foul there. Official Clay Maggard comes up with the call. Kyle Maggard, I should say. Officials this evening, Dwayne Brown from the 13th region, Kyle Maggard from the 14th, and Sean Hall from the 15th. Another kind of new thing we're doing this year, Earl, is bringing in 1 official from each region for
each game.
all the matchups. And that allows us to go ahead and name the officials all the way through the tournament. As you realize what we did in the past, it was an officiating crew made up of the region, either 13, 14, or 15, that was not participating. So a lot of times that depended on who would win in the contest, but now we've been able to make the assignments and go with it. Something we're trying new. A lot of new things here. In the December Mountain Classic, first ever, number 31, all time.
I think it will work out nicely.
I hope so. Gives the officials sort of the same feel, Earl, that they would get in the state tournament. That's the way the state tournament goes with officials that haven't worked together before.
Long rebound picked up. Block in there by Hofsis. Out on the run is Cottle off the glass. No good, but a foul is going to be
my
called.
Goodness. Our Carly Bell gets a shot there from Isaac Cottle. The smiles are on everybody's face. Isaac helps Carly up. Tough shot. She waves to the crowd. She's okay. That's how tough it is sometimes, Earl. So the prettiest girl in the ballpark gets hammered by Isaac Cottle, and he has the smile.
She's back up, though.
Yeah,
and
goodness.
Ready to go back to work.
Yeah.
Cottle's free throw is up, and he goes back to work offensively here in the third quarter. That one comes off, and a rebound picked up by Couch.
Can remember back in the day, Earl, my man Joe Gabbard and I were shooting a ball game. He was doing most of the shooting. I was back when the players came over. Football game. Guys came roaring over. I got out of there in a hurry. Joe wound up with the broken arm. Phew. I get out of there in a hurry.
Oh, I do too. You want to see me move quick? Have the crowd coming to me.
Yep, that's it.
Go on and take the money and run.
Knott Central kind of doing a little bit of delay game. You know, and here we are at the first of the year, Earl, sort of working on some of those aspects of your game that you might want to improve on. Great ball movement.
Floater in the paint. Hofsis' shot falls short. Rebound over to Atkins. And Atkins down to the free throw. Long one up. No good that time by Kahn.
Man, Knott is in a hurry.
They utilize the glass, doesn't fall. Sloan, the putback is good.
I'm not sure if I'm more impressed by the speed with which Knott gets to the basket and puts up a shot off a turnover, or the way they rebound the ball after that. And, you know, there's somebody there to rebound it and put it back up.
Missed shot opposite end by Freeman. The Patriots have it. Couch up to Cottle.
Earl, as we go inside 5 minutes to play third quarter here, it looks like it's going to be kind of inevitable that Knox and Knott will meet. And, man, that's going to be a great opening semifinal on Friday night.
Shot is up and good. Gannon Couch gets the bucket. Going to have to call a horse race in that one there. It's going to be thoroughbreds up and down the court. That's how the fast pace
I tell you
will be.
It's my favorite night in the high school season. Friday night, Final Four at the Mountain Classic.
Long one up, no good by Cottle. And Knott County tries to save it, but to no avail, and Pike County Central gets the ball back.
Pike County Central just kind of run into a buzzsaw here, Earl. I mean, Knott Central on their home court with the fans here behind them. Just awfully tough to beat Knott here at Knott in a big Mountain Classic game.
23-point lead. Pike County Central with the basketball. Trying to make something work, and 3:55 remaining, third quarter of play. Knott County Central up by 23. .355 remaining in the third quarter of play. And Jim, you were talking about how Pike County Central yet to score in the third quarter.
They really are. This Knott Central team has come out and pitched a shutout in the first 4.5 minutes of this second half. You just see the aggressive man-to-man. They played a little matchup zone as well, but you see as they cut through, the players follow, so that's a straight man-to-man. The great Coach Adolph Rupp always used to run the guard around, Earl, in the very first play of the game just to see if it was zone or man.
Foul is going to be called. Cottle. And going to the free throw line is going to be O.J. Missick.
Missick had 6 points in the second quarter when Pike Central was in danger of being blown out. Has 6 in the game, left-hander.
Missed the first one. We're looking at the second one here. Makes that one count.
Full court pressure. You know, if you can't score, you can't set up the full court pressure that you want to. So, Coach Ryan Whitaker wanting to come up with some token pressure. Now, B.B. King has his team in the 1-4 on the high post. See guys splitting off, setting some picks for one another.
Sloan feeds inside. Back to Sloan. He'll fire the trifecta. It's no good. Rebound out of bounds. Back over to Pike Central.
See if Pike Central can get Mounts going at 13 in the first half. Taking a couple of shots here in this second half that have fallen short. Oh, good play.
Mounts back up to Missick. Down inside, off the glass, no good.
Here they go.
Sloan tried a little reversal, no good. Rebound by Couch, back up and in. Branson Couch will get the 2. And we'll have the old-fashioned 3.
Earl, that was my point there I was talking about. You know, you see on the break, yeah, they've got the guy on the breakaway, that being Khalil Sloan, but Branson Couch hustles back and gets the rebound. A lot of times when one guy goes long like that, the other 4 will sort of slough up a little bit. Wait to see what happens, but not under 24. Branson Couch, he hustles down, gets fouled in a 3-point play.
Long one up by Mounts is no good. Rebound by Cottle. A 25-point lead for the Patriots.
Cottle getting perilously close to carrying the basketball when he comes down. He likes that side dribble.
Hoffs' spin move, no good. Long rebound. Missick will get it. Missick up the floor to Charles. Charles lost it. Into the hands of Couch to Cottle. Cottle with the basketball.
If you can get away with it, it's a good thing. Okay, and that's certainly what the NBA players do.
Off the glass shot is up and good by Cottle.
But he doesn't need to get away with much because he's got the skills. But when you get that little carry, you can get you an extra little step and make some good things happen.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Patriots.
I think, frankly, Earl, you know, I was watching UK play and I saw Diallo get the ball in the deep corner, take one dribble and dunk it.
Yeah.
And if you push that ball out there way in front of you, like they do, and they teach you to do, you can get a lot of ground out of one dribble.
Yep.
And that's really what you need to beat your opponent off the dribble, is just take a couple of steps and then finally dribble. In the old days, we dribbled first before we ever took a step.
Yep.
And that's not the way they do it anymore.
Couch into Brother, off the glass, up and good. Branson from Gannon Couch.
Good feed, good position on the low block.
Kahn is open for 3, it doesn't fall. Rebound is going to be picked up by Napier. Napier with the basketball to Cottle.
Always the efficient play of a B.B. King coach team. You saw the weak side rebounding and the hustle defensively.
Out inside, shots no good, out of bounds. Back over the Pike Central.
Knott Central has only played one game this year, Earl, and they look like they're in mid-season form, and so does KNOX. So it's tough coming in to play these guys here.
Long 3, no good. Missick's got the rebound, it's loose. Picked back up by the Hawks. Tapped away by Couch, out of bounds.
Only 1 point, a free throw from Missick this entire third quarter for Pike Central.
Con over the bounce. Down inside he goes. Passes back to Charles. Blocked in there by Hofstas. Rebound by Cottle. Off the glass, no good. And Cottle's going to be fouled. And we'll go back to the line.
Once again, an aspect of this game, though, you saw Cottle take it to the hook, but there were two white shirts right behind him ready to grab that ball if it missed. And that's, as a coach, really like to see that. Of course, in our first boys semifinal, we saw the running clock take effect, and that comes into play at 36-point lead, just like it does in football.
Free throw by Cottle is up and good.
Unofficially have him with 19 points, looking for number 20. 30-point lead for Knott Central. Back again, though, Earl. What a defensive pitch they've hit Pike Central with. The Hawks not flying too high. Only one free throw from L.J. Missick in this third frame.
Second free throw up and good. A 31-point lead for Knott County Central. And Pike County Central comes down as the clock winds down. Left side. Now they'll go top of the key, and we're out there, hurry up and get one off, Jim.
Yep.
Mounts will do it, and he is going to be fouled at the buzzer, so Mounts will go to the free throw line.
Yep. The players will slip away. We're going to take us just a second here because we will have to keep it here while he shoots the foul shots. Then we will go to break. Clock arrested at zeros, and Pike Central's Christian Mounts at the line. He'll shoot two. They've only had one free pitch in the entire third quarter, Earl.
First one is up and good by Mounts. Second one up by Mounts, and it's good. After 3, 55-26, Knott County Central with the lead. Start of the fourth quarter, Knott County Central with the basketball. Hofstas over to Couch. Shot is up, no good. Picked up by Missick.
It's like Knott kind of going to a little bit of zone action here, Earl, to sort of work on that aspect of the game. We saw him play maybe a little matchup and then straight man. Now looks like kind of the old point drop zone. Point guard would slough down low to try to prevent the entry feed into the lane.
Mounts with a long three, no good. And on the rebound, a foul is going to be called. A rebound by Gettin Couch. And that is the sixth team foul.
So Knott will be in the bonus the rest of the way. It's another aspect of their game we really haven't seen tonight, Earl, but they are great foul shooters as well. Good feed to the post.
Nice turnaround shot. Rattles in there.
Josh McGuire spins and puts it in, Earl. 31-point lead.
Mounts with the basketball.
Just can't get a look, can you, Earl? I mean,
nope.
You know, they're hustling to try to get it down in there. They just can't go.
Mounts lost it, but a foul is going to be called.
Only the third team foul on Knott, so that defense can be pretty aggressive. As you see Ryan Whitaker there. Of course, Ryan, a starter on the UPike National Championship team of a few years ago. Talked about his dad, Eddie, legendary coach at Bell County, assistant at Hazard under Al Holland, great educator.
Long one, fired up and good with Charles. The first field goal in the second half for the Hawks.
Long drought.
Knott County with it. Down inside to McGuire. It's up and good.
Looks like they've got big Josh McGuire in there, Earl, and he's making a statement on the inside.
Mounts a three now is up and good.
funny how when one shot drops, the others will kind of start going, but if there's a lid on it, there's a lid on it forever.
Yep, always that way.
Boy, he is playing tough on the post. Good head fake.
Gets his auto rebound, a back up, no good. Gets his rebound for a third time and a fourth time. And finally will draw the foul, and Josh McGuire will go to the free throw line for Knott County.
Big Josh, if at first you don't succeed, try again. He's got 4 points, all of those coming here in the fourth quarter.
McGuire on the line shooting 2.
Shot is up by McGuire. It's up and in.
In a close game, Earl, the foul shooting can be a difference. And in that Knott County game, I didn't get a chance to see Knox play the entire game, but some good shooters on both teams, but with the foul shots dropped.
And you got to wonder, long one up by Mounts. It's good again. It's the semifinals, game 1 of the Classic, and I tell you, it should be a barn burner. Ball knocked away, picked up by Kahn. Kahn whips it over, shots up no good, but Charles will go to the free throw line. Austin Charles to the charity stripe for the Hawks of Pike County Central. Be sure to pick up your free Mountain Classic program in the lobby as you come over to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex, courtesy of Wolf Williams and Reynolds.
They're great programs. And tell you, Earl, your man Brian Milam did a lot of hard work getting all those championship records and all the game records throughout the course of the Mountain Classic. He went to a lot of basements and a lot of dusty spots to try to get those old record books, and it was a big tip of the hat we owe Brian Milam, Channel 27 sports director right now.
One of the best.
Absolutely.
(61-35). Mounts will fire the 3, no. Rebound to the hands of McGuire.
Just not much offensive rebounding at all for Pike Central tonight, Earl, because of the efficiency of Knott Central with their blockouts, ability to just go after the basketball. That's what rebounding's all about. That's what Bobby Keith told the box, wasn't it, Earl?
Absolutely. Down inside, shots up no good, but a foul is going to be called. And Seth Kahn to the line.
Foul at number 25, Danny Couch. His first, team 5th.
Seth Kahn has not scored here. Timeout by Knott Central. Earl will keep it here.
I saw Miss Carly a while ago tossing those T-shirts into the crowd. Of course, I want to thank our T-shirt sponsor this year, Bank of Hindman. Watch for your chance to grab one.
Absolutely.
At the Classic.
In fact, we've even let you grab one here, Earl. So that.
Well, I think Justin made that terrific grab in game 1, and
and so now here we are.
We get the Christmas present. We send the youth after it.
Well, Earl, we I guess could talk a little bit about the games that we have coming up in the Mountain Classic. Of course, tomorrow night, it all begins at 5 o'clock once again in the girls' semifinal. Knott Central will take on Harlan County. And then in the game you and I will do, it will be the first round of the boys getting complete. Leslie County takes on Floyd Central. And then in the nightcap, it'll be Perry Central taking on Clay County. That's the action tomorrow night from the complex.
At the line. Shot is up and good by Seth Kahn. Second one up. That's good too.
And Knott led it by 8 at the end of one, Earl, 18-10, by 14 at the half, 37-23. Then they don't allow a field goal in the third quarter. Push the lead up to 55-26, and now here we are at 61-37. We go inside 4 minutes. Next dead ball, we'll have a media timeout. Be our last media timeout of the evening.
Follow with the basketball to Couch. He's double teamed. Right now, goes to his brother, just trying to stall and run a little clock out here.
Why not work on your delay game a little bit, Earl?
Down inside, Call will count the bucket, and he's going to be fouled. Nope. They'll call a charge on Cottle. So it'll come back over to Pike Central. 3:37 left in the ball game, 61-37. Pike Central and Valley the basketball over to Mounts. Mounts just in front of the arc. It's up and good.
Gets good elevation on his jump shot, Earl. Be awfully difficult for someone the same size to go up with him up around the three-point arc and get much of an apprehension.
Couch over to Cottle. And Pike County Central playing hard now defensively. Inside step's going to be called back over to Pike Central.
Aggressive defense by Pike Central forces the turnover. I think not. We go these last 3 minutes, or maybe not so much looking at the basket, but looking to work on the delay game. Let's remember they've only played one game this year, so why not in a regional tournament type atmosphere work on that?
Mounts a long jumper, falls short. Rebound by the Hawks. Foul is going to be called on the end line.
A lot of hustle by Austin Charles there to get the rebound, Earl. He was outsized on the inside.
I think that is the 7th team foul on Knox Central, or 6th? 7th, okay, right to begin with. Coach Whitaker and company had a shot of them down there.
Austin has 5 points in the game, unofficially, looking for number 6. Did a nice job bringing that one off the glass.
Rolls off no good. Rebound is going to be scooped up by Branson Couch. Over to Cottle.
See the spacing with the high post outlet feed.
Stolen away. Off the glass, no good, but a foul and going to the line. And it's going to be Brady Atkins. Just 2:29.
Yeah, good job by Brady, Earl, to anticipate. Get in the passing lane, took it to the basket, draws the foul.
Shot's no good. We'll have another one.
Of course, on Thursday night, that's when we have our consolation round. Shot drops for Adkins. So Wolf and Pike Central will play the first boys consolation round game. That would come at 6:45 on Thursday. North Laurel Paintsville will be playing in the girls consolation, and that will be at 5 o'clock on Thursday. A lot of great action at the Morton C. Combs Athletic Complex. You're watching on TV, perhaps making plans to be here tomorrow night.
We will have you.
Yeah, boy, great atmosphere. A lot of fun for the whole family.
Get in Couch, first free throw up and good.
Got him with 5, Earl, but played a great game on the inside, really active on the boards, filling the lane on the break, hustling, tough defense. Kahn had the head turned, and here came the pass.
Knott County. Cottle to Couch. Stolen away.
Another steal by Atkins, Earl. Smart ball player. Knows when to get in the passing lane.
Mounts down, passes top of the key to Kahn. 3, no good.
Shooting luck just hasn't been there for the team, really, for Pike Central.
Cottle.
Well, he can handle it now.
Yes, he can. Dribbles out of trouble. Down inside, kicks corner. Sloan, 3-ball, no good. Rebound to Missick, picked up by Hofstas. Sloan inside, Hofstas off the glass, up and good.
Beautiful ball movement. Even better player movement, 2 points.
Mounts for 3, no good. Rebound by Cottle.
Another aspect of the game, how about the rebounding for Knott Central? They've been giving up no offensive glass, and should be a great contest with them and Knox as to who can win the battle of the boards on the inside.
Up top with a basketball is going to be Couch into the corner. Passes over to Sloan. Cottle just trying to milk out some of the clock. Now bring it back out, 42 seconds.
Hofstas had an opportunity into the lane.
Couch will take it off the glass, up and good by Branson Couch.
With the overplay, Earl, they just kind of had to do that. Pike leaving the basket open, they took it to the hook.
Sloan with it, down to 23 seconds. Timeout is going to be called. 30-second timeout as Coach King wanted to get in. A young 5.
Coach, as the starters sit down for a while, and so, of course, does Ryan Whitaker. Pike Central will fall to 3-1 on the year. Of course, Pike Central, 15th region squad from the 60th district. Knott Central will move their record up to 2-0. Of course, 14th region team, District 53.
Number 3, Brandon Boyer into the game for Pike Central.
Down to 16 seconds.
You know, Earl, they put me in the action in these last few seconds. I'm looking up at the rim of the basket. You know what I mean? There's no pass it around for me.
I want to be in that scorebook. And that's the ball game. 67-40. Knott County will end up winning it by 27. We'll take a break, come back and wrap this one up in a few.